We are back again, and I think this is what we have to interact with right now. That looks like blood, but is that blood? It's hard to say. It might just be some lighting thing. Again, the black stuff. I think it's called Dasein or something. What does that say? I can't snake. Maybe we will see if our character picks it up. Come on, let me read it. It's just, I mean, there is clearly text, but we can't read it. Maybe we can inspect it later on. Also, it's interesting that Sean can show us
This is the
the
EM
memory.
lab, and this is Technician Sean. It's January 28th, 9:40 p.m.
I remember
I'm
this.
conducting peer review of the energy absorption properties of the new substance, Dasein.
I think we saw this in our memory, whatever happened.
After colliding with the rays, Dasein has turned into spherical form, which makes it easier to observe.
Yeah, it is Dasein, like the black stuff.
The test device is functioning as per normal. I'll test using gamma rays of different intensities. Preparing for testing.
Gotcha. This is the room we saw before it, but oddly there isn't a door here. I mean, of course, it's in the original one. It isn't gonna loop infinitely. We are basically experimenting on the Dasein and figuring out properties of it.
I have to get this experiment done. My family's waiting for me at home.
This is the place. Wait a minute.
I have to get this
It
experiment
may
done.
just look
My
similar,
family's waiting
but
for me at home.
I don't think it's Winston Institute. Or maybe it is. Conduct peer review on reports from lab 3303 regarding the ability of Dasein to absorb energy. Discuss the proposal of smaller Dasein containers like the one we found. Also discuss their feasibility with the mechanical engineering lab. Write a 2000 word article for this quarter's Science and Thoughts and draft plans for the next quarter. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, there we go. That was what I was looking for. I think that says experiment Dasein. Let's hit it with the. Yeah, no, I didn't exactly excel at this at school, so. How about that and that 25% progress?
Executing gamma ray test 1. The ray intensity is normal. The surface of the substance show no obvious reaction.
We
Preparing
also
for test
have didn't notice this, but yep, those. I just like how my brain just randomly forgets names of satellite dishes, right? No, I think those are called satellite dishes. Yes. Let's keep moving on. What do you want me to do? There. I don't know what would have happened if I put the other one in, but.
Increasing the gamma ray intensity. The surface of the substance shows irregular distortions after being hit by the energy bodies. I will now make a third adjustment.
Very odd. And I mean, it floats, so it is also odd, but I don't know if that is just. Maybe I'm supposed to. Let me see. Maybe I'm supposed to. How do I? I guess we can. We have to put something here, otherwise. Okay, that worked. Surprisingly, figured that out accidentally, of course.
This time I'll be using a new level of intensity. It seems that
Are we
Dasein
sure it isn't gonna
consumes higher
explode?
energy bodies. Its size has increased again.
Yeah,
I should
is-
request a larger vessel to contain it next time.
Why?
The time is now 9:45 p.m. Concluding test 25. Damn it.
And 9:45 p.m. the anomalous time event that was recorded as we previously. Well, it got smaller, so we don't have to worry about that. Let me leave this place. I didn't have the option to read all this, but device. Wait. Let me read this first. We are pleased to announce that after a period of effort and improvement, the control terminal functionality in the research institute has been significantly upgraded. Previously, the terminal could only be used for door lock controls, but now it has been expanded to connect with a wide range of devices such as elevators, control switches for research equipment, and more. The control terminal will require the use of ID cards for identity verification. I don't know why I am struggling with that, but a security measure that will greatly enhance the security of the research institute. Please ensure that you keep your personal ID card safe. I mean, I don't know why you are warning me for this. You basically need your ID card for everything. Like, they're gonna kill me if I lose it for any reason. Dear employees, all personnel
How did I
are
manage to forget that?
prohibited from staying in the institute after 21:45. Anyone found in violation of this regulation will be investigated by the Thought Bureau as criminal. GG. Individual labs may experience power outages. Dear Mr. Mendes, we will soon be publishing the latest issue of Science and Thought, and sincerely hope that your lab can contribute an article. The requirements are as follows. Topic: How royalty to the Leviathan can improve the standards of scientific research. Format: handwritten. Why does it have to be handwritten? Like we can print it out. Deadline: February 15, 1975. Interesting. It isn't that like pretty close to like Daniel like going and investigating. It was like May, so it was like the time difference wasn't that big. I thought it was like a decade that he was in the job. Then all that stuff happened. And interesting. Public Relations Research Institute. uh Open that, please. No way
I
you
can
are
finally go home to Grace.
investigating human testing going on.
All Matchbox members have left. The Dasein supply has been connected to him as well.
Yeah, good. I'm bringing his food to the 33rd floor. If you're at 3304, please open the door.
Oh, there is an actual monster. All right. Okay.
Unlocking it now.
I guess that just confirmed. All right. I was pretty skeptical.
Apart from me,
Reasonably.
is someone else also studying Dasein? Bodies, Matchbox. What
I
secrets
guess
are they
I thought like I was
I should see
part
what's
of
going
the.
on. I could get praised for reporting
Yo,
it.
what do you mean by that? Like, of course, clearly this is part of the system. Like, they are intentionally making sure nobody is like working here, so they can human test. But I'm surprised. I thought that Sean was like also doing the human testing.
I don't feel so good.
Warning. Dive subject cerebral status unstable.
Oh, that's like the machine malfunctioning or something? Question mark. Or like Sean is having trouble going through this memory, and that's maybe causing issues. But I don't know why you need to be hero. Like, you have a daughter back at home. Like, nobody told you to report it. Maybe like I don't know why you will, even if like the praise isn't worth it to like to this level of risk.
What's the test subject status?
Dormant, as usual.
From now on, I'll deliver the bodies around this time. You'll take them to cold storage.
Understood. Professor, I can feel that his body is still mutating from the Dasein injection.
Dasein.
We'll try our best to contain the test subject.
Understood. Professor, is there a way to free his consciousness from that huge body? Just like you and...
Who's there?
body falling onto the floor.
How are they not noticing me? What the hell? I'm literally covered by nothing. This is like stealth 100. Like, how did we accomplish this? What the hell?
I'll think about your suggestion. Remember, call me.
I mean, they are wearing suits, so it makes their vision like FOV lower. I get that. That girl is still in the room. Come
I
on.
want to know what they're hiding. If I successfully report them,
Oh,
I can
come on,
get
man.
promoted.
What, like, okay, like, you're Sean, you can be that stupid. Like the fact that they are using a chemical to study humans, like, what other purpose would they have other than, like, this being for the Leviathan Corporation? Like, some other enemy of the Leviathan Corporation is just testing on humans. Were they trying to use this design thing to, like, clone people? Like, if you look at this, like, look at the scratch marks, or maybe they already figured out how to. Yeah, they don't even have any, like, you know, reproductive organs, and they all their scratch marks and everything is like exactly similar to, like, the beginning where they were growing people. So that means they already figured out how to grow people, which is, what the hell?
Hopefully, I can unlock the elevator.
I can't. Well, this elevator project directly connected to the matchbox has been completed. This elevator is now connected to the latest control terminal. If you encounter any issues during use, please contact us promptly. But I mean, I can't take. I mean, literally, come on, man, Sean, just let's go back. But you can't change the past, I suppose. Why did they fire me if they went through my memory and saw all this? Custom something. Let's give it a listen, I suppose.
Lucas, today's July 21st, your birthday. I'm doing well. I don't know if you can hear my voice, but don't worry. The professor said this method will keep you alive. He doesn't know how long it'll last, but I'll be waiting for the day we're reunited.
You guys are trying to copy consciousness or something to make you guys immortal. Like, yo, that doesn't work. That's not how consciousness works. You are just copying people at that point. I mean, we ourselves are a clone, but, like, even actually, I'm probably gonna blur that because that might accidentally spoil the game I mentioned. Yeah, but this is very similar to a game I played in the past. Like this scenario. Copying consciousness and, like, stuff. Let me read this. We are pleased to announce that after a period of effort and improvement, the control terminal functionality in the research institute has been significantly upgraded. Clearly you can see, like, people can see us here, like there has to be a camera and stuff. Don't get me started with the password stuff. I've suffered enough trying to figure out password in the past. Wait, there we go. Wait a minute. No. Am I blind or how there is no way I missed that? Damn.
Gasine, I'm trying to mix this new substance into 30% of the test subject's blood. Lucas's body is slowly regenerating, but it's also undergoing abnormal changes.
Is that what a monster is?
His body is becoming ever more deformed. It appears to be related to the food he's eaten. Every time I control him, I feel as if a part of me stays within him, or maybe a part of what's inside him stays in me.
What does that even mean? What? That doesn't really make any. But maybe that monster is some one of these copies or people that has had that design stuff put into it. You know, it would be really crazy that no, there is no. I'm not gonna mention that theory again or that conclusion because I've already disproven it. Or not disproven it, but like there's no way that the game developers just decided that every one of those bodies will just have the same model with no variation. Okay, I wouldn't have noticed this if I like didn't try. I thought that I could interact with that, but here we go. I received a birthday present you sent me yesterday. I'm overjoyed that somebody has remembered my birthday. Please forgive me for not preparing anything special. Enclosed with this card is a peace lily, a flower that symbolizes purity, tenacity, and hope for a better world. I hope you like it. Peace lilies are hardy plants. They only need sunlight once in a while and water when the soil is completely dry. July 22nd. So, let me check. So it will be 0622. Wait. Okay, why did I put 6? Nope. Okay, I'm messing this up. Wait. Oh, come on. Like. It says July 22nd, so I don't get it. Maybe I'm not supposed to put a 0 at the end. Right, I'm stupid. It's the previous day. So 0721. Okay. Well, that's nice that I figured that out without taking too much time. It doesn't mean I'm a complete idiot after all. LC card. Like that's already probably illegal to like just take that like like how I'm a scientist. How am I that stupid that dude? Like okay. Like even though I was trying to do a good thing, like if I'm literally okay, no, I need to read the mail. Dear employees, all personnel are prohibited from I have received Lucas's observation report. It looks like he's been eating more frequently, and the number of corpses previously stored in the freezer is running low. Bring me a set of protective equipment from Matchbox tomorrow. Put it in the mailbox at First Main Street. I will send someone to get it. Starting from the day after tomorrow, you must be in room 3304 before 21 every night. Make sure all Matchbox personnel have left before you come up from the freezer. I mean, that must mean that. Interesting. So the people also probably got, demoted because they didn't make sure that I left beforehand. So, I mean, I've tried hiding. Will that like increase their case? I don't know how the law system here works. Who will be guilty or not guilty? But so Lucas eats corpses to survive. Whatever experiment they tried doing on him to like, I guess basically make him immortal or copy his consciousness or whatever it caused him to, I guess basically change his diet. So many questions. Let me turn on the elevator. I'm going. You aren't gonna. Okay, we are safe. No cameras. That's pretty shocking.
Stop!
Warning. Dive subject showing intense cerebral rejection. Lowering synchronization rate to maintain dive.
What does that mean? What does it mean to lower the does it mean less FPS? That would sort of help, wouldn't it? Low synchronization move. Yeah, there is a blur around like the edge of the screen. And of course there is green. I mean, I wouldn't mind like the freezer room's door is broken. I'll send you corpses every day from tomorrow. Huh. Just as an elevator closing on its own. Question mark. Radioactive hazard. That looks like the stuff we saw in our memories, like something to do with Dasa, and like I predicted that some sort of leak happened and that's why he got tortured and demoted. But actually I don't remember if that guy that got tortured was Sean, but after all this maybe that guy wasn't Sean, maybe it was like some other memory. But yeah, like Sean said that he lost his leg because of the monster, so I guess we have to climb into the vent and find something and bring it back. And for the most part, the low synchronization thing isn't too problematic. Can't go through there. Yikes. That's a fucking X, like I think I would rather. This place reminds me of like the place from the beginning a little bit, where you were just dumping bodies everywhere. I don't know if these creatures are like consciousness, and I said I mean even our character and everyone else said that, or at least suggested that these guys and me are pretty similar, but maybe they don't have consciousness. I mean, actually wait, that one time in the past part of the game, the guy came out of the growing area and was just sitting and just cowering down and being scared. So I mean there is a level of consciousness there. Oh!
I told you to stop!
Can't I go around this guy?
Please, I beg you, stop!
This is pretty traumatic for him, I guess. Help, he lost his leg. Yeah, I guess.
We made a deal. Stop resisting, Sean.
It's interesting that he can resist and stuff. You'd expect that this brain diving will fail a lot of times if the person just doesn't want you to look at it. I mean, I guess other people might. I guess it's a bit different. Like Sean is like rejecting us out of trauma and stuff, versus like if people try rejecting us because of like not wanting us to know something. But even the trauma only like sent us like to low synchronization mode, so it's harder than that, I guess. How did I miss that note, by the way? Never bring your own ID card. Use the card I gave you. I also have to read this. Make sure the door to that is locked every time you come down. Wait until power is out before taking any action. The extraction room where Lucas is located frequently changes, so be patient in guiding him to move. Stay by his side when feeding. Do not attempt any physical interaction without my permission. Remember to delete all emails related to Lucas after the task is completed. I mean, there is a point that what's the point of it's called Project Lucas. What do the Leviathan Corporation gain from this project? Originally, it felt like this started because someone was at deathbed and their partner didn't want them to die or something, maybe their family member. But I guess you get to make people immortal. If people are immortal, they can work forever. The design extraction facility made Spox is located 33 levels below the Winston Institute. 3 extraction rooms to extract design from the mixing pool, sending it to the Institute and Leviathan Corporation. So the matchbox is basically the extraction room. Interesting. Okay, wait. Now that I think about it, maybe they are trying to like copy consciousness into clones and stuff. At least not the person that is like I don't know her name, but like they can already make clones and make them immortal, and like I don't think they are doing it for the corporation or something. So let me close that first of all. By the way, let me close that first of all. There we go. Radiation area.
There's no going back. Let me through.
Why is this so? I'm guessing Lucas is behind there.
What the hell is that thing?
What do you mean? This is your memory. I don't know why you are. Wait, what? Yeah, reality isn't starting to make sense again. Even if this monster exists, like, why was reality breaking and stuff because of that? Really, Sean is very, adamant to reliving this memory. I'm guessing he is reliving it with me. Is that supposed to be Lucas or like? Is that your definition of big body or like? I thought like I was imagining it totally. Holy, okay, how big is this place? I'm literally walking and I can sprint again, so holy moly. I guess I jumped down.
Let me leave so I can be a good father. Give me a chance.
You can! Once this is over, Sean!
Okay, that's usually a sign of like something chasing me.
Get out of my head.
I need to take cover behind this. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Come on, give me the option to run here.
Why? Why am I the only one who suffers?
Sean! I need to know what happened!
To be fair, all the people he works with are like shady, so. Come on, 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 come on.
I have to get back home. I have to.
Come on.
Grace is safe. Now let me continue.
This is such a weird area. I've never seen pink before.
Please let me go. I want to go home.
Okay, there is actually something organic in there. That's concerning. That was a lot of static.
Dive subject silent. Cerebral rejection ceased. Restoring synchronization rate.
Did he? Okay, but why am I still here? Huh? Give me. I'm trying to process this because They were clearly trying to. Right. This is the extraction facility. They extract the dasein from here. So that they just randomly ended up stumbling upon this material. That's following that. So maybe I should start working faster, but I'm guessing that all that black stuff is dasein too. This place is genuinely so big, like the feeling you get while the air is rushing through here and you just this just befores upon your eyes. I guess the word is sudden. Also gravity doesn't make sense here. This is giving me chills whenever I look up here. So I guess I keep moving forward and I climb that elevator. Surprised that it is letting me walk through all of this. I haven't seen wood in a long time like this. Right. We're gonna. That was very loud. Decontaminate me. Yeah, I don't have the eggs, so I thought that this is gonna like lead me. Lucas?
Warning, dive target Sean Mendes displaying irreversible brain damage.
Daniel, you promised me. Protect.
Warning, dive target Sean Mendes showing brain rejection.
Wait, isn't this gonna kill him?
Connection.
Termination in progress. Termination countdown. 5, 4.
Okay, why is it counting down exactly to. Well, like. Why is it. Like, why couldn't it do like 3, 2, 1? Like, come on. You're telling me.
Liar! Mother! Where am I? My head!
I actually terminated it, but like. It counted down way too much for some reason. Yeah, I think that's irreversible brain damage. You good, Sean? This is my third time telling you this, but this time you were actually looking crazy. The previous time you were like running away from me.
Lie to me! Mother! Will I die? Take us out of here!
Warning, Sean Mendes showing brain rejection. Warning, Sean Mendes showing high intracranial pressure.
Hey, Sean, look at me. Control yourself. The real you isn't here. Mother! Cut the connection!
Emergency termination activated.
Why did it take it 4 times to say that? Like, yo.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Daniel, I still
Warning,
have
subject
time.
showing severe brain hemorrhage.
Mother, why are we still here?
I don't want to die. Save me. I don't want to die. Why? Why are you just like the others?
No! Mother! Terminate the connection!
Forced connection channel activated.
Okay, that was like the 4th time
Mission successful.
you said you're.
Happy birthday, my child.
So that was the birthday gift. That switch didn't even shut it down, that's crazy.
Warning, subject showing critical brain hemorrhage.
Yo, I'm already dead, come on.
Subject showing unstable and high intracranial pressure. Warning, subject is in hemorrhagic shock.
Will you help me?
I thought Sean was in shock. Or like, I think that's death. Like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. None of this should have happened.
yeah, no, I'm never using this device again for sure. Like, are we gonna call for the health department or like?
Sean?
Agent McGovern,
Okay, he.
notice that you are mentally unstable.
I was gonna say. I was thinking that is his head gonna explode? Like, why is there cranial pressures just building up? But like, he'd. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk.
Feel to embrace someone.
Like,
Strange scent, warmth.
Family members.
Father, mother.
Please answer, Agent McGovern.
Father, mother.
and this is clear betrayal. Like,
Daniel, wake up.
what do you mean 15 minutes before the incident? What? Oh, this is talking about a different incident, I guess.
Coming.
And maybe they wiped our memory. Maybe like that's why we don't remember their faces.
This is what I keep seeing in my dreams. I don't know who that old man is, but he seems so lonely and sad.
First place family. Become an agent. Congratulations, entry loop, Leviathan, etc. etc. So 10 years ago, kind of physics composition first place. Maybe the Leviathan Corporation wanted Sean Mendes to die because he saw all that, and I guess they decided to like. But you can still kill him normally. Why did you have to kill him like in an accidental way? Like, bruh, you guys even have no point in like killing him in a normal way, because like people don't really care. You control the flow of information, and like people literally trust whatever you say, so like it doesn't make sense.
Father says you can't stop time. But I can stop this train.
Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Early puberty, I guess. The time heroine. Reverse says crime beats the villains and saves the world. The time heroine. Building a new high-tech city. I don't know if this is like the early stages of. I'm pretty sure this is the early stages of like the Leviathan Corporation coming here and stuff. Before it was less dystopian, I guess.
Father hasn't spoken to me much since it happened. I don't get why he's mad at me.
What happened? And this is 15 minutes before the incident,
Stop
by the way.
running around and come to the table.
You don't tell me what to do. I'm trying to find the thing. I still can't see their faces. Interesting. Even though I'm reliving this. Maybe they removed my memory because my parents were like against the thought bureau, and they didn't want me to like remember that and like hold grudges and stuff. But you can still see it. It's just blurry.
Daniel, what were you doing just now? You know your father's so busy every day. It's rare that we get to spend quality time together like this.
I was drawing and somehow I dozed off. I had a really strange dream. I dreamed I was a thought bureau agent. But that's odd. I've always wanted to be a scientist like you.
A scientist, you say? If drawing could help you become a scientist, the whole world would be filled with scientists. The maths tutor I hired will be coming this afternoon. I hope you won't embarrass me with your test score.
Yo, really over that?
I want to go to school.
Daniel, you know you and...
Is that the tutor?
Shh.
Yeah, I don't think that's the tutor. This is the incident.
Quick, go hide in that cupboard.
Yeah, my parents are
What's going
dying.
on?
Now.
Listen to your mother.
Alright. Get me in here.
Remember, don't come out unless your father or I tell you to.
I should be able to see things because I don't know why this is completely dark, because there was like peepholes, not like arrows. If you are trapped in the dream of the other, you're fucked. 1 hour after Sean's death, early morning of May 1st. Okay, it wasn't even May yet. Act 2, Part 2, deep down. I want to look at my... why is that blood coming out of... May I look at the mirror, please? Yeah, we are... That doesn't... We kind of look like our guy from the beginning, like, you know, us, not the old guy. Is that why the hallucination happens? Yeah, I think we are starting to lose our mind. So that's the reason Sean was seeing that monster and everything else, because something like this happened like the previous time he was like, he went through a... Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy that they want me to literally go through another one after another. That's actually crazy. Like no break, no nothing. Like I was literally okay. At least I am not bleeding from my head. I guess that was a hallucination. But you guys want me to go through another person? Well, but we figured out what causes all that hallucination, and now for the lifetime of me, I'm gonna see similar hallucinations. But like, whatever we saw in the office, like, you know, the only theory I can say to explain that is maybe that whenever like Sean was like brain dived beforehand, we were the person that, I mean, we would have been very young, but I mean, it was a few months ago, but like, maybe we were the same person, but wouldn't our character remember and say something? But like, that's the only theory I can come across, that we did a brain drive on him and like that caused us to like have his memories inside us and like have hallucinations and stuff, like the way we saw him in the institution. But maybe like the corporation wiped our memories and that's why we don't remember.
Good evening, Agent 8490.
Good evening, Miss Vice.
You're the first person. You're the one we saw like working on Lucas, I suppose. Okay, no. Let's talk. I don't smoke.
Should I address you as Daniel McGovern?
Nah,
Do you mind, Mr. McGovern?
but I don't smoke though. Okay.
Looks like you've done your research on me, Miss Vice.
We are the same level, like do it on your own, like okay.
TV, magazines. Music. Homeroom really is an inviting place. But just like this city, it relies on fabricated illusions to keep cowards in the dark.
Ma'am, I'd advise you watch what you say.
Suspect Rachel Weiss, please report to the dive room.
I think she knows. I was supposed to dive her. Yeah, I think she knows that
what are you doing?
she is cooked. That's why.
We are all but lost lambs, are we not? Let's go, Daniel.
That was the name of the tape we first did. Interesting. But I think she knows that she is so cooked that she doesn't even care. She's just speaking on it. Okay, I guess we go right into it. Summarize the
Can you
space.
remind me of the case particulars?
The interrogation subject is Rachel Weiss, female, 30 years old. Currently a
Interesting.
senior physics researcher at the Winston Research Institute. Appears
But it's
in Sean
interesting that she
Mendes'
isn't
case
brainwashed.
and listed as a suspect. Turned herself in to the Thought Bureau in the early hours of the morning.
Yeah, analyze the status, I guess.
What's the status of the dive subject?
Heart rate 100. Breathing rate 40 to 60.
Pretty normal.
Blood pressure 120 over
So she's
80.
just chilling, I guess.
Temperature normal.
Let's begin the interrogation, I suppose.
Good. Let's begin then.
Very well.
Rachel Weiss, what is your relationship with Sean Mendes?
Poor Sean. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He saw something he shouldn't have seen.
According to our investigation, the things that Sean shouldn't have seen resulted in the loss of his right leg and nearly took his life. What are you and the mastermind behind this trying to hide?
Interesting. Since when did you start being concerned about human lives? Go on then. Do what you do best. Everything you want to know is up here in my head.
Synchronization successful.
If I learn something that I'm not supposed to learn, wouldn't I be killed by the company? I guess murder doesn't track it. Murder only. I guess only I know what I see here.
Begin.
Hopefully, at least. She's just so open about it. I thought this experiment that was going on was about it was part of the corporation, but maybe it isn't part of the corporation after all, question mark.
5, 4,
Huh.
3.
Interesting.
2,
I was wrong,
1.
I guess.
Synchronization complete.
And we go back right again. Very serene. But also that's broken for some reason. I wonder what that's about, and I wonder what we are gonna learn in Wish's memories, and basically what this experiment is about and why they are putting Dasein on people who they are trying to save, and what's the meaning of all this, and why she is so calm in showing us these memories. This will definitely hold some deep secrets, but for that you gotta stay tuned for the next one. I hope this was enjoyable, and I'll see you guys on the next one.